You got to be real careful around here. You know, you get beat up if you don't believe what everybody believes. This is like 30s Germany. I don't know what happened.
I turned down a movie because I didn't want to get the jab. You know, I turned down $9 million.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go yourself.
Celebrity pushback against woke culture, a stand for free speech and identity. Woke culture has become a polarizing force in society, influencing discussions around free speech, identity politics, and cancel culture. While some embrace its tenets, a growing number of celebrities are voicing their concerns and pushing back against what they see as an overreach. This blog post delves into the thoughts and actions of these celebrities as they navigate the complexities of modern discourse. The importance of free speech. Free speech has traditionally been a cornerstone of liberal values. However, many argue that the current climate has strayed far from this principle. Elon Musk, among others, highlights the alarming trend of censorship that seems to be emerging from the left. He emphasizes that the First Amendment exists to protect individuals from oppressive regimes, a lesson learned from history. Many parts of the world still impose draconian speech laws, making the preservation of free speech in the US even more critical.
To sustain life itself. That is because I have enjoyed free expression in this country all my professional life and fully expect to continue to do so. Personally, I suspect highly unlikely to be arrested for whatever laws exist to contain free expression.
Rowan Atkinson echoes these sentiments, reflecting on his own experiences with free expression. He points out that while he may not face the same consequences as others, such as the man arrested for calling a police horse gay, the implications of a society where free speech is stifled are profound. Atkinson recalls a sketch from his past that eerily resembles today's reality, where absurd laws punish trivial offenses. UFC President Dana White further asserts that free speech is paramount. He believes that individuals should not be constrained by societal expectations or peer pressure regarding their opinions. Dr. Phil adds another layer, suggesting that the pressure to conform is often self-imposed. This internalized cancel culture can silence voices and stifle honest discourse. The dangers of cancel culture. Cancel culture has become a significant topic of discussion in recent years, with many feeling the weight of societal judgment. Elon Musk describes the phenomenon as a potential threat to civilization itself, warning against the anti-meritocratic mindset that often accompanies it. Tim Allen compares the current climate to 1930s Germany, where dissent was not tolerated, and individuals faced severe repercussions for their beliefs. White dismisses the fear of being cancelled, asserting that as long as one has a supportive community, the threat is diminished. Dr. Phil observes that the fear of backlash has led to a chilling effect, where people are less likely to express their opinions than they were decades ago. Identity politics, a double-edged sword. Identity politics has become a contentious issue, often leading to heated debates. Ice Cube highlights the hypocrisy within the discourse, noting how certain identities receive validation while others are marginalized. Piers Morgan raises concerns about the implications of allowing male athletes to compete in women's sports, questioning the fairness and integrity of such decisions. Joe Rogan critiques the hierarchy that emerges from woke culture, where transgender women may receive more protection than biological women. He points out the dangers of this dynamic, emphasizing that it can lead to unfair advantages in competitive spaces. Morgan humorously mocks the absurdity of self-identification, illustrating the potential chaos that could ensue if there are no boundaries set on identity. The role of language in woke culture. Language has come under fire as well, with many advocates pushing for gender-neutral terms. Piers Morgan argues that this trend erases biological realities, insisting that pregnant individuals should be called women. He questions why a small group should dictate language for the majority, emphasizing the importance of retaining specificity in our words. Bill Maher further critiques the pervasive victim mentality that seems to dominate younger generations. He argues that this obsession with victimhood distorts reality and fuels unnecessary conflict. This sentiment resonates with Musk, who believes that individuals should not feel pressured to conform to a narrative that doesn't align with their truths. Health and body positivity, a complex issue. The body positivity movement has sparked significant debate, particularly when it comes to celebrating body types that may pose health risks. Piers Morgan questions the wisdom of promoting morbid obesity as a standard of beauty, citing statistics that underscore the dangers associated with such lifestyles. Bill Maher agrees, asserting that while beauty is subjective, health is not. He emphasizes the need for a more nuanced conversation around body image that prioritizes well-being over aesthetics. Standing up against woke culture.
When someone says to me about another comedian, they say, oh, they're not funny. Even if I agree with them, I stand up, I say, well, you can't say that. You've got to say, you don't find them funny, you know. And I hate it when people say, that joke was offensive. I say, no, you've got to say, you found it offensive. Because it's all about feelings, and feelings are personal. And there's loads of types of comedy, and comedy evolves, you know. There's a new type of comedy at the moment called woke comedy, right? No, it's very progressive, you know. There are some clubs now where the comedian has to sign a thing saying he won't say anything contentious.
As the conversation around woke culture continues to evolve, many celebrities are choosing to stand firm in their beliefs. Dana White expresses frustration with the absurdities of woke culture, encouraging others to call out the ridiculousness of certain narratives. Dr. Phil highlights the importance of resisting the pressures to conform, urging individuals to take control of their lives and speak their truths. Bill Maher reflects on the dangers of a culture that demands apologies for perceived transgressions, asserting that the truth should not be sacrificed for the sake of narrative. Joe Rogan warns that good intentions can lead people to support harmful ideologies without realizing it, emphasizing the need for critical thinking in the face of societal pressures. Conclusion: finding balance in the discourse. The pushback against woke culture by these celebrities signals a growing desire for balance in discourse. As discussions around free speech, identity politics, and health continue, it is essential to navigate these conversations with care and consideration. The challenge lies in fostering an environment where all voices can be heard, without fear of reprisal, while also recognizing the complexities of identity and the importance of truth. As we move forward, the question remains: how do we create a society that values both individual expression and collective responsibility? The dialogue is far from over, and it will require courage from all sides to find common ground.